We're giving him all praises and glory today. The same way we did yesterday. How y'all doing? Another mail call. I got a mail call today. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm glad. Let me see what this says. This is from another mail call that I got. Just informational nonsense. But anyway, I'm excited. I got some, we got some visitors traveling here tomorrow for the weekend, or whatever day you see this video. It might not be that day. But I love the spring. I love when the visitors come to the retreat, where we treat them medicinally well. Okay, we start you off with some turmeric teas in the morning. I mean, I can't really get into all the things that we do. We make our own wines. We make our own body butters. So if you want, you can have a spa day. You can have a facial day. You can have whatever you want while you're here. We keep you nice and comfortable. This water is special. I wish I could share with you how special it is, but I have a mail call here, and this mail call came in this box. It doesn't say where it's from. It says made to fit your order. So apparently there must be a box in a box. So we're going to take the box out of this box, and then we got another box. I love watching mail call videos. Mike's Chaotic Garden, shout out to you. Thank you for the shout out on your channel. For the mail call that I sent you. I can't wait to find out about the murasaki pepper. So I hope that the murasaki pepper actually comes out good. And if it does, right? Because I think I gave you the whole package. When the murasaki pepper, what I might have you do, Mike, is I know this might sound strange, but if you actually grow it and you let it grow to seed, send me some seeds back. I won't say open up the package and send me some seeds out of the packet, because that doesn't sound, But seriously, if you do let it go to seed, and you like the pepper, let's keep it going, okay? All right, cool. Now, this box, it says it's a grow kit, okay? So this is a grow kit. And for those of you out there who enjoy mushrooms, and I can't believe I would be talking about this, because I used to not eat mushrooms. You couldn't get me. You couldn't pay me to eat a mushroom, okay? Now I like mushrooms. I like lion's mane mushrooms. I like portobellas. I like creminis. I like white mushrooms. I like shiitake mushrooms. I like trumpet mushrooms. I like oyster mushrooms. And a lot of these mushrooms, I really do prefer to have them in a soup. Sometimes I like to fry them. Ooh. All right, so first off, this fell out, which is a spray bottle. Okay, that's the first thing that fell out. And the spray bottle is so that you can spray the fungus, right? And then you have a bag that I believe that you're going to be putting this log into, and it's kind of heavy. Oh my goodness. This is a spore-filled log. Now, I have to be honest. I was going to say they didn't send no directions, and I was going to say it must be from China, because I don't play that. But I also did hear or read in the reviews that, some things, everybody got something to say. So we're going to see. But here's the instructions. These are lion's mane. I don't know if you've ever seen a lion's mane mushroom. A lion's mane mushroom is puffy like a little pom-poms. I call them like pom-poms, but they're sort of like a lion's mane, depending on, the lion, right? And lion's mane, for a vegetarian or vegan, takes the place of like crab rangoons. I make crab rangoons before. They taste it just like the crab, so they can give it a seafood flavor or seafood taste. Also, we made steaks from them. I know it sounds crazy. I've learned that in the beginning when I first was vegan, I used to see stuff that would say, okay, fried chicken um, nuggets, right? And I go on the vegetarian. So I'm like, oh, this is vegetarian. So what's a fried chicken nugget? And then that would come back and they would have me some kind of patty that was fried, but I don't know what it was. It was just weird. But now I understand the whole concept of trying to make you feel as though what you're eating or doing is some type of um it's almost like a mind trick. You know what I'm saying? They want you to accept the mind trick. Okay, so you take the lion's mane, as pom poms as they go, right? Because again, I told you they like a pom pom, which means I'm sorry, I'm watering one of my blocks right now while I'm talking. Um, a pom pom, you just take it and you cut it, and you cut it. If it's round and you cut it, you can slice it this way, slice it that way, but you want it to be thick so that when you put the pressure on it while you're searing it, it could have some type of texture, meaty texture, and they taste like steak. They act like steak. I mean, it's just the weirdest thing. That reminds me. Um, but yeah, so lion's mane, I came to like them in different ways. So this one says, lion's mane growing instructions say to find the whitest area on the log and make a plus cut around 1 inch through the plastic of the bag with as little damage done as possible. You see this part right here? That's the whitest part. And they want me to take something, scissors or something, and cut an X. So I will get a razor blade, okay? Step 2, place the humidity tent over the log. So this is the humidity tent, and they want me to place it over the log, but what everybody does, obviously, is they put it inside, okay? You stick the whole log inside the bag, okay? But the way the bag is made, I think I see what they're saying. So you just lay the log inside. Let's go ahead and do that now so that we can see. They're calling it a tent because it's supposed to have tent corners on it, but I don't see how that's possible. So you lay it in like this, okay? Sit it down. Let me see if I can't help you with this. Okay, you sit it down like this. Let me straighten this up. Okay, hold on. Okay, you sit it in the bag like that. And it has holes in the bag for ventilation, okay? And then it says, as indicated in the following figure. Now, mind you, you don't take the plastic off of the log. You just cut that hole in the log that I was talking about, right? Miss the outside area of the log near the plus sign, the plus that you cut in it. So remember the plus that you cut in it? When you cut it like this bag that's inside of here, you cut it, right? And you spray. Miss the outside area of the log near the plus sign and inside of the humidity tent is at least twice a day. In about 10 to 14 days, you should see mushroom pins or baby mushrooms, okay? This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Step 3, harvest normally happens between 10 and 20 days after sprouting, depending on the temperature. Harvest when clear teeth or spines have formed on the mushrooms or if the mushrooms are turning yellow. Growing conditions. The temperature needs to be between 54 and 70 degrees. Please do not keep your kit in a constant temperature environment. Lion mane needs between 6 degrees Fahrenheit temperature fluctuation to form grow points. So that means that you can put it in a warm space and then take it out of that warm space and then put it back in that warmer space. You have to fluctuate the temperatures. Lion's mane like weak light. Okay, so it don't need a lot of light. So please do not expose your kit to direct sunlight or bright artificial light. Normal levels of indoor light are sufficient. So no need to do anything special on the lighting. When you water, they want you to spray water frequently on that plus sign area I was telling you about. Inside the tent, when you see mushrooms, do not spray water directly on the mushrooms. Spray only into the inside of the tent, ensuring that the condensation droplets are always available. So basically, you're just trying to germinate the mushroom, obviously. We guarantee the first harvest, but you may choose to attempt a second, third, or fourth fruiting off your log. Harvests usually diminish in size with each consecutive fruiting after you pick up mushrooms. Remove any left mushroom tissue from the plus area. Soak the log in water for overnight and then wrap the log in the humidity tent and place it in a dark place for 1 week. Restart the process of spraying your log with water daily as you did before and enjoy another growing flush. So once the first harvest off of here, which doesn't really make any sense because how am I supposed to know whether the harvest is over or not? Okay. So you're guaranteeing me a first harvest. What does that mean? I guess when the lion's mane get a decent size, that's the first harvest. It says cautions and considerations. If you plan on consuming your homegrown mushrooms, make sure to cook them thoroughly. If it is your first time eating this species, it is best to start with a small amount to see how your body responds. I already know how my body likes these. Mushrooms produce spores as they develop. This is a natural means of reproduction for the fungi. They usually appear as a dusty surface on your grow kit. Beneath the mushroom, people with allergies or compromised immune systems may want to consider putting fruiting mushroom kits outdoors or in a well-ventilated area, as airborne spores sometimes cause respiratory irritation. Spores may also cause irritation for some non-allergic or immune-compromised mushroom growers. Though this is rare, harvesting mushrooms while still in their younger growth stages will reduce the overall spore load. For digital instructions, we can go to www.rootmushrooms.com. They didn't give me a QR code, but if you are interested in growing this lion's mane mushroom log with the grow tent it comes with, right? And then the spray bottle to spray the X. Try it with me. I would do a mushroom challenge. Again, I'm not big on challenges, but when I have my first live or second live, third live, I'll consider trying a mushroom challenge, depending on how well this goes, okay? All right, so remember to always do your best. Be blessed. And grow some mushrooms for the first time, second time, third time. Grow some mushrooms, okay? Oh, praises.